American school children still grow up hearing that Christopher Columbus discovered the New World. But of course, for the Native Americans, the indigenous peoples already living in that New World, it was not new at all. They had been living there for thousands of years. And over those years, they had developed sophisticated civilizations, very diverse cultures and civilizations and societies, North America and in South America and Central America. As the Spanish and eventually the Portuguese and the French and the British and the Dutch and others from Europe began to stream into the New World, they developed, of course, a new culture. Often we assume, of course, that the Native Americans had nothing to do with that. That is, the Native Americans were pushed aside. They were the victims of terrible epidemics brought by the European invaders. And that's certainly true, but the story is more complicated than that. The encounter of the European world with the Western Hemisphere was one in which a mosaic of cultures developed, a variety of ways of life and ways of organizing society intermingled between old and new, invader and dispossessed. The result was a fascinating encounter whereby Native Americans not only were displaced and killed and dispossessed, but they also, many of them, found ways to adapt to the realities of their new situation. And part of the wonderful history of this period and these activities is understanding this complex interrelationship between Europeans and indigenous peoples that ultimately forged the American culture we enjoy today.